And thank you, Coach. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New York Giants. The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Here we go. 180! They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing bad?
Now a handoff looking right. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 22-yard line.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! Watch the screen. 21, 21.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. He completes it to Boyd. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play there for Cincinnati. 51 yards.
First down.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
Check 25, check 25. Hatchet. Hey, alert, alert.
Now they try the right side here. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd.
Here we go again. Hey, check right 50. Mike is at 50. Check right 50. Squeeze, double.
Play action. Garoppolo. He gets this one to Boyd. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Now Joe Mixon. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Next to score, Bengals 7, Giants 0. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Hey, check 24. Check 24. Check 3. Check 3. Check 3. General West. Hey, Haywood.
Now Jones. Flush to his right. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. But I believe the Giants got this back, and they will hold on to the possession. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
57 to Mike. Hey, Foxtrot. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. In your face. Come. 57.
Here's Jones. Throwing again. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 41-yard line. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 41. A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. A nice opening right away as he'll maneuver his way up to the 32-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 32.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Tighten up.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. But he breaks through another tackle. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Smooth. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. And I'm coming after you. Clear. Hit it.
Throwing, Jones. Going for it all. And that is caught. But the back judge right there to say incomplete. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Go.
Mike's by 4. I'm coming.
Look, squeeze.
Check. Hey, alert 3.
Watch the safety creep. Ready, go. Shoot.
From the gun, Jones. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. And that'll bring up fourth down as his Cincy defense stands up on third. So on fourth down, on comes the Giants kicker, Aldrick Rosas. The wind is at his back here in the second quarter. Rosas' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go, here we
The
go.
Bengals drive about to get going. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Alec Ogletree leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Just like that. Just like that.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Got an open man, that's C.J. Uzomah. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 17 and a Cincinnati first down.
21.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get them about 5 yards. Josh Jones in on the stop.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
1, Omaha. 11. No.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Kill. Turn. Kill. Turn. Shoot.
11. I got this.
Go get it.
2.
Now they try the right side here. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
Here we go. 6.
Just get on the field, defense.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Team 6.
On 2nd and 12, Jones nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Carl Lawson in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
61, Matchbox Lights. Hey, wahoo! Go, Steve Griffin.
Jones now throwing on 3rd and long. And Ingram hauls it in. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it.
I know you're trying not to scoreboard watch, but you only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that type of play there gives you some positive momentum going into the half.
Yeah, need to do something to get more than that 3 number that they have on the scoreboard right now.
Protein spill.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Sean Davis that time on the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. Making the play defensively, Carl Lawson. Now Saquon Barkley. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Check 26, check 25.
They'll run with Barkley. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Go! 60 or. Hey, Echo!
Double up! He's coming, double up! Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike, 51. I got it! 51's the Mike, 51.
Yeah.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jones. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Mike.
Here we go!
Go, Mike Bravo!
Hey, let's go!
Get it!
Jones, a final shot before break. He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. On first down, Jones. There's the stiff arm. He'll find his tight end. That's Ben Broniker. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Greystone, travel. Hey, orbit. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. In your face.
2nd and 2. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. 7 yards there and a first down. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Right here, right here. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Topper. Check, crunch, crunch, crunch. Sit up. Ready.
Barkley. And he's got room. There he goes, right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Giants have taken the lead. They've done a good job of holding him down in the first half, but he explodes for a big one right there.
Yeah, I've got an image in my head of him being surrounded by a bunch of people, really, with ropes and other things trying to keep him locked in. But eventually they got tired too. And just as you noted, he broke out.
And it's a guy that usually you can only keep down for so long. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
11. Go, Mike 50, Mike 50. We own it. We own 21. He's coming. You draw corkers.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
21. Here we go.
Let's go, Mike 50, Mike 50.
65.
From the 41, Garoppolo nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lorenzo Carter, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So the sack of Garoppolo, and now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
But, partner, anytime someone tells me their fundamentals are leaving the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on a 3rd down attempt.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
Let's go, baby.
First and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now it's Barkley. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
51, Mike 51.
Go. Yo, lead grip.
From the 17, Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd.
Shift.
No.
Motion. Hey, Mike 51. Get in the weight room.
What?
Out.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. Here's A.J. Cole now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And taken right on the 30. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
11, man.
Garoppolo on 1st down. Open man is Higgins. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
12. Go ahead.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 21-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. Wait, 80!
I'm going back to you.
Watch twist! Leg!
Kick.
Hey, kick, go!
Hill running right. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Justice Hill, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Boy, tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
And not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the fourth. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
At the 29-yard line.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Check 13. Check 13.
Again, it's Barkley. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Yeah. 5. 57. Mike 57.
On the run, it's Barkley. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything. Change it up because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
On the double. 54. Mike 54. Check. Hey, Sam on. Ready to go. Check your hot read. 6-6, pull it high. Hey, Alpha. Put on. Get it.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jones finds his tight end Ingram. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Go. Motion. Hey, check motion man. Hey, Charlie. Get hands on motion man. Go. Hit it.
Goldman will run it. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Get him, boys. Get him, boys.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Check safety. Big edge. Kill. 22 jet bomber. Check 9. Light.
And that'll set him back 5.
On the ready.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Watch the right. Hey, Haywood. Go, Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey, it's coming up. Hey, let's go. It's coming crap. Man, that's trash. That's trash. Mike 51, Mike 51. Look at me, zipper. Hey, Foxtrot. I'm coming after you. And two.
Now Jones throwing on 4th down. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards on the tuck and run. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Check 6 guys.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. Get ready. 51's the Mike. Hey, man.
Go.
Watch the boot.
Cut. Ready.
Here's Jones on 1st down. Dancing to... Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 20, 10. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room where they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Ready?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Hey, let's go. I'm coming for you, son. Hey, Delta. Mike 51. Let's go. 51, Mike 51. It's our time. 51 the Mike, boy. 51. Check pass. Check. Hey, seam 6. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Jones. Under pressure, they got him again. Geno Atkins in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Mike 51. I got you, son. Hey, wahoo! 51's the Mike. All you get is a headache. Deep grip.
Back to throw. Jones. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
Ready.
Guys, fight 51. Mike 51.
Watch the screen. Pass. Hey, Echo. Drop. Rock it.
51's the Mike. Here we go.
Sit up.
Jones now throwing on 3rd and long. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
57. Watch the slants. Watch the slant.
57. Mike, 57.
Let go.
Jones throwing on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
Here we go. 180. 21. Hey, exit. 50, Mike, 50. Hey, let's get some penetration here.
Garoppolo looking to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
Give me that ball, 11.
Now a handoff looking right. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jesse Bates, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. They put up their goal at the beginning of the season, and that was to win 7 games, and now they've accomplished that mission.
And congratulations to them for achieving their goal. They have to finish the season strong, but you've got to think that going forward for next year, they're going to jump that number up a little bit higher.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we sign off from MetLife Stadium.